I'm expecting big things, man. Kugler's been he ain't missed.
Man.
He been on point. I mean, the closest thing to a miss, in my opinion, was Black Panther 2. I
I,
thought Black Panther 2 was a little bit of a letdown from part one.
Yeah.
yeah, I can agree with that.
Oh yeah. You know that sound? That's the sound that we are leaving the earth that you're used to and headed into a place far, far away where we can tell you what the greatest movies are of all times. That we are down to what? The final four? It's the WayzVerse. Oh, it's the Elite Eight. I've been informed that it's not the final four just yet. We are down to the Elite Eight. That means there's 4 matchups. So there's only 4 matchups left, only 8 movies left, counting down to the greatest movie of all times, 2025. We did this before, but the last winner has already been eliminated. And there are 8 movies left, and let me tell you, folks, it's gonna be tough. Tough to pick. I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson, and I want y'all to subscribe to this channel. The channel is WUDS Network, WUDS Network at on YouTube, rather, not at, but it's at WUDS Network on YouTube. And you can also catch us on in our Facebook groups. We got the What Up Though Show Facebook group, the Smoke Session 612 Facebook group, and also, of course, the WayzVerse Facebook group. And also, you can catch us on Booms TV. That's BOOMZ TV on your Fire Stick or Roku. And like what you see if you like what you see. Share it, share it, share it, share it, share it. Share it if you like it. Share it. If you don't like it, share it to the people you don't like. We just want other people to see it. That's all. That's all. And we want y'all comments. We want to see what y'all think about the movies we got left. What did we miss? You don't have to mention the 5 heartbeats. I know we missed it. But if there's anything else, if we pick one wrong, you let us know what you think. And if you agree with Rob 45, you are wrong. So, yo, I'm your host. I'm not your host. I'm OG Tim Wilson, and I am here with the super crew, the Outlaws, the super producer, DJ Rob 45. And, of course, we can't be in the WayzVerse without the graphic wizard Waze in the building. What up, though?
Man.
We owe y'all a smoke session because the smoke session got turned into the drink session before the show, and we just had to put it off and couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I ain't gonna even go there right now. We'll talk about it off the air. I ain't going there. We ain't.
Wait, why Rob freeze on as soon as we brought this up though?
You know why. You know why. Because the computer is guilty. His computer know he's guilty. I didn't say it though. We didn't say a thing. He just froze up on us, man. Rob, you gonna be okay over there? Can you hear us? Can you at least hear us? No, he can't. Waze,
I don't know what happened there.
Waze, what you want to do, man? You want to keep going till it comes back?
I was gonna say let's pause just in case he hits something and he has to leave and come back.
Let's pause for the calls. We'll be right.
Here we go.
And we're back. We ain't gonna talk about that no more. Because when he first came back, which I don't know, he didn't just freeze; he was gone. He boned out. He had the whole system, the whole house just went off. His whole house went off. So now he's back, and we mentioned it for a minute, and he froze again for a minute. I said, I ain't gonna talk about it no more, and he came back. So evidently, there's a ghost among us that don't want to hear no more shit about what happened. So let's move on with the show. Wade, what you got in store for us tonight?
All right.
We gonna stay in a moment tonight.
As you already said, we're doing our greatest movie of all times tournament.
Duval.
Yeah. And we are in our Elite Eight. So we got 4 matchups to go through today and decide a winner.
3.
Okay.
Before Before we do that, I brought us some more trivia this week.
Oh, he's got more trivia.
3.
Okay.
This week's trivia is all centered around Eddie Murphy.
Okay. Good.
I'm in this one.
You winning this one?
Yep.
Oh, we'll see.
Okay,
I
we'll
made
see.
sure to stick you with some really good ones this week.
Oh man.
Don't talk that trash because you're going to get it.
Okay. All right. That'll be good.
And
He
then I
be
got,
coming up with some off the wall shit on these people though. So I know a lot about Eddie, but I can't say no. I can't make no promises. I be raising kind of questions. Be like, Eddie Murphy got 3 daughters. What's his second daughter's middle name? Like, what the hell that got to do? Who knows that?
Right?
no, I couldn't find that kind of information. But no, I also got some news this week, a little bit of movie. Got some NFL news.
I hope keep it short, man. Don't be trying
It'll
to
be short. We ain't going crazy this week.
Right, 'cause you get to NFL stories and you get down the rabbit hole on us.
Oh no, there's potential, but I don't see any reason why we didn't grab it all.
See what I mean? Come on now. All right.
Any NFL question always leads to one topic.
Oh no, we're not going
All right.
there because you already tried to bring it out already. We ain't going that far. All right, so let's jump into this trivia here.
All right.
OG, we're gonna start with you.
Start with me first this week.
This is gonna be a good one.
Duval.
Okay, let's do it.
How old was Eddie Murphy when he joined SNL?
19.
Correct.
Told you I know some Eddie Murphy shit.
Rob,
Yep.
what movie did Eddie receive his first Academy Award?
Ooh. Dreamgirls.
Correct. All right, the easy ones are out of the way. OG, how many movies has Eddie Murphy starred in with Martin Lawrence?
Let's see. This one, that one. I'm gonna say 2.
Correct. Rob,
Yep.
don't hate me for this one, but this is gonna be nice. What action movie that starred Eddie Murphy was a major flop in 2001?
Pluto Nash.
Yeah. The Adventures of Pluto Nash. A lot of people scrub that one from their memories. I'm one of those people.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
OG, what actress played Eddie's love interest in The First Nutty Professor?
Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna go with Janet. And Rob,
Yep.
what famous singer did Eddie Murphy have a relationship with?
Mel B.
No. Whitney Houston.
I remember Mel B too. I'm with you. I'm with Rob on that one. I don't remember him being with Whitney. I remember him being with Mel B.
He was with Whitney Houston before she got with Bobby.
I think that was a Tupac Madonna situation.
I'm with you on that one, Rob. I'm with you on that one, Rob.
All right.
I'm with you. I'm with Rob on that one.
That was a Michael Jackson, Brooke Shields type of date.
All right. Let's jump into this news here.
Okay.
Hey, we ain't missed no Eddie Murphy questions. We slammed Eddie Murphy shit.
Okay. I got something for y'all next week.
All right. We did good on that one. You know what? Give us a round of applause. I'm going to give it up for me and Rob on that one. Give it up for us on that one. We finally won one. We finally won on this ass.
We're going to start the news off this week with a little somber news. Val Kilmer had died. He passed away from throat cancer this past week.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of that, and I'm remiss to say that we did mention this on the What Up Though show. Val Kilmer passing away. I don't remember why we missed it, but it happened. So what's Give us your most memorable Val Kilmer role.
Batman.
Batman was definitely a big one. What the hell just happened?
D.
He's calling.
What the
Oh,
hell just happened?
Deshaun's calling.
Yeah, get him out of here, man. It's tripping. Because Rob called and he missed it. So
Yeah,
called back.
that's what I thought.
Right. So yeah, Batman definitely he was great. He was a really good Batman. I enjoyed him as Batman. Rob, what's yours?
I can't remember the name of the guy, but in Top Gun.
Okay, Top Gun. Yeah, I would be remiss to not remember him in Heat.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite role of his was your little Huckleberry, right?
Yeah. I was just going to say that one.
Tombstone was my favorite of his, but the one I remember most was the first movie I saw him in, and that was I think the name of it was Real Science.
No,
Real Genius. Real Genius, I think was the name of it. Where it was that he was the roommate of the young guy that went to college at 16 or 14 or some shit like that. It was my first time ever seeing him. It was a funny movie. I think it was called Real Genius, I think was the name of it. And that's my most memorable role of his because that was the first time I saw him. And as he started progressing as an actor and seeing him in the bigger movies, I was like, oh, that's the dude from his name was Chris Knight or something. He was funny. He was funny as hell in that movie. So that was a good flick. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there real quick. Something I had planned to do when I first heard the news. So since you brought it up, I thought I'd go ahead and throw it out there.
Yeah. Thank you. Some more news we got is a movie I've been looking forward to is finally releasing this week, Sinners. Starring Michael B. Jordan, directed
and Michael
by
B. Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan twice.
Yeah. There's Michael B. Jordan and Michael B. Jordan. So he's playing his
Ryan Coogler.
He's playing his own twin brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. By Ryan Coogler is correct.
And the way they've been hyping up this film has been just, and I've enjoyed it.
I'm expecting big things, man. Coogler's been he ain't missed. He been on point. I mean, the closest thing to a miss, in my opinion, was Black Panther 2. I thought Black Panther 2 was a little bit of a letdown from part 1.
Yeah, I can agree with that. And it almost kind of felt rushed, but with the time frame they had and having to redo that entire rewrite after Chadwick, I get it.
Yeah, I thought it was a little forced. It was a little too woman power. It was, but it was cool. It was cool. Don't get me wrong, it was cool, but it was, with how much I liked the first one, I had greater expectations.
Right.
Yeah. And it's looking like with the role, with the way he's talking about Black Panther 3 now, it's looking like that's going to be all right. I see what I did wrong there in the second one, and we're going to build off of it type deal.
Apparently, Denzel signed on to play in that one.
Denzel's the one that accidentally let it slip that there was a third one going to be made.
Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to Sinners getting back on track.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I really can't wait. And from what I'm hearing is everyone's expecting it to be probably one of the biggest horror genre films, probably even of all time, as far as box office.
Wow. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Another film currently in the works. None of us are really interested in. I just find this interesting because of what is said about it. The Weeknd's album related film, Hurry Up Tomorrow, is being said to be like a mix of Raging Bull Persona meets Raging Bull and Persona meets Purple Rain. The moment you put Purple Rain into that mix is the moment you make this movie a flop, no matter what it was going to do.
The moment you said The Weeknd, it became a flop.
Exactly. But the moment you say Purple Rain about any movie starring a musician, you just made sure that movie was not going to be successful.
You didn't even have to get that far. All you had to do was say The Weeknd. It was over there.
Cruelty.
The fact that this movie is being talked about like it's going to be like comparison to
the
Raging
fact that
Bull.
we still talking about this movie.
Yeah. All right, on to some football news then.
All right then. On to some football news.
Starting us off this week.
Duval.
Colorado is set to retire both Shador Sanders and Travis Hunter's jerseys.
Yeah, I saw that. Got the white folks pissed off too.
You better shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding you.
They mad. They mad about it. They not. They
Like,
not happy.
I can understand an argument of it's too soon in their careers and all that. I can understand something like that. But even if their issue is the fact that it's black, I'm sorry, but the only other three people other than Philip Lindsay coming out of that bad boy were black.
Well, my thing is the turnaround, the Colorado turnaround, and the success of that program. That's the biggest year. Probably, I would dare say that's the biggest year financially in Colorado's history, football program history. And it was the hugest turnaround probably in college football history. I mean, they were 1-11 when those guys got there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they turned that program around, not to the point where they were national contenders per se, but they turned it around where they were respectable, A, and B, they were media darlings. They were much watched, much CTV.
And weren't they?
And they got a Heisman. And they made a bowl game.
I was just gonna say, when's the last time they've even made a bowl game?
I was gonna say,
Let alone have a Heisman winner.
What was that? I think Cordell Stewart, was that Cordell? Didn't he go there? I think that's the last bowl game I remember them in.
Yeah.
And then not only that, weren't they ranked last year in the top 26?
At one point, but not.
Yeah.
But
They got knocked down. But yeah.
Still, I mean, it's a great turnaround. So
Yeah.
I get that they, and of course, Dion doing this thing, but that's okay.
I was gonna say that might have been part of the part of his $10 million contract he just got.
It might have been. But anyway.
I'm all with it. Now, speaking of Shador, the Saints are now looking to, if he's on the table, move up. They're currently at the 8th spot. They're willing to move up right now to go ahead and get him after this new information came out about Derek Carr and a shoulder injury.
Oh, okay.
That could potentially be a season ender before the season begins.
Ooh. You could have started with that because you didn't know that. You could have started with David Carr has a shoulder injury. So now the Saints are looking to move up instead of telling the story back.
But it's Derek Carr. Like, you even called him by his brother's name.
But but still. It's Derek Carr. I didn't even like his brother. I don't like his brother, but I always got him confused. I never knew one name from the other. But it's just the fact that that's where you could have, you told the story backwards.
Yeah, I did.
Here's the result, and here's go with the why first, and then the result.
And another team that's actually interested in trying to move up for a possibility as Shador is the Steelers.
They should.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard the Steelers.
That would actually be a good spot for him.
Yep.
Yeah.
A coach that wouldn't be afraid of Dion's name being brought up every other time he was in a press conference.
Not even just that, but a coach who's going to have the same expectations that his father gave him in college is in the pros right there.
And one that can relate with his culture.
Exactly. So I think that would be an excellent fit for him.
Not intimidated by his confidence.
Yeah.
No.
I heard somebody say it great. They said Shador. The problem right now is that Shador Sanders' confidence is exposing others' insecurity. He's making them. His security is making them insecure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, his confidence is making him insecure or something like that. He said it was a real good way to put it, and that's like, damn, that's facts. But anyway,
So have you guys saw the latest quote from Travis Hunter?
yes,
Saying he would
and
rather,
he don't want to play football if he can't play both ways.
yeah, he would rather retire. Do you think that may hurt his stock?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes and no. It depends on if somebody up there in that top three had planned on picking him and didn't plan on putting him on both sides of the ball full time. And if you're saying that you got to go on both sides of the ball full time, and I just planned on picking you with the second overall pick, then you just drop down the board.
Yep.
And so it depends on it. It could. I'm not a fan of players coming in making those kind of proclamations and demands on, I'm not a huge fan of that.
Right.
I would like for him to get an opportunity to play on both sides of the ball, but I don't like him feeling like he has to demand it like that. And I think, I think that could potentially drop his stock a little.
Yeah.
There's some, trust me, there's probably somebody in that before the top 10 going, thank you for dropping his stock. I'll take him.
Right.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Get there. And if once he's there, well, let me prove to you. Let me try you on both sides of the ball. And let me prove to you why you can't do this in the NFL. That's what you do. Pick him and put him in practice against the best cornerback and the best receiver. And see what happens.
Well, the meeting room that week is going to kill his confidence anyways, because he's not going to be able to make it through both meetings and remember everything he's supposed to remember.
Well,
we don't know that he's a hyper intelligent.
He says
kid.
that he can. He says he did it. He says he can do that because that's all he does. It's football.
This kid has a legit high IQ. I believe he mentally can handle that.
I'm thinking about physically when we let's see you. Let's earn your spot on each side of the ball. I'm going to give you an opportunity to play on each side of the ball, but you're going to have to earn it in practice.
And you know what team's going to
you gonna see what we see, or we gonna see what you see. One or the other.
You know what team's going to be the one to do it?
One of them gonna be proven wrong.
If he falls anywhere past 6, at number 7, the Panthers are waiting for him.
Oh, he ain't going that far.
He ain't going that far, but if it were to go, that's
5.
that furthest he's going, because the Panthers are going to take full advantage.
He ain't falling at the top 5. It ain't going to drop him that far. Because now that I think about it, I don't think it's going to drop him at all, because that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to say, we will give you opportunity to play both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
And you either going to, at practice, realize this ain't college, or we're going to realize at practice you ain't normal. We either going to, it's going to prove itself out before we get to game time.
Either way, it's to his benefit.
So that's what I say about it. Anyway,
last piece of news this week.
I told you he was going too far down there. I said don't eat up too much clock.
Yeah, I got you.
Here you go. What's this last story? About your piece of bullshit. The long snapper for
no, but it is up that alley. I just something I do want to get you guys' perspective on. Henry Ruggs is due to be released in a year. Analysts are saying that there's potential he could be coming back to the NFL. Do you think that should be the case? Or do you think if he doesn't want to come to the NFL, he should start at something like the UFL and work his way, get back used to that kind of a work ethic and role?
Prison shape is not football shape.
No.
So, yeah, his football career is done.
I want to say it's done. You can get that stuff back, but NFL, no.
Deshaun Watson thought he could get it back. It's done.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't go to prison. who went to prison and came back and went?
Vic.
Michael Vick. Michael Vick did it.
Michael Vick did it.
He wasn't the same Michael Vick.
He wasn't the same Michael Vick, but he was a Michael Vick that got a couple playoff wins.
You know what? It's all right. That's all right. Okay. Michael Vick did it, so he can do it.
Yeah. It's a possibility. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't think he should. If he's going to do anything, he still wants to play ball. UFL's there, to Canada,
He spent a
overseas.
little more time than Michael Vick in there in that
Yeah.
hole, you know. But we go see.
I don't know if he's going to be able to go to NFL speed again. That's a different beast
It's
right
just
now.
a matter of whether or not he can. All he can get right now is an opportunity,
Yeah.
and whatever happens, happens.
Yes. With that said, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into this tournament.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Duval.
Rob, you're leading us off this week,
All right.
starting with Training Day versus Radio.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was actually pretty easy. Training Day.
Okay. OG.
James Kennedy.
Oh, I love that throwback. All right. That callback's nice. It's I love both of these movies, but story-wise, I'm gonna go Radio as well.
Oh, Radio with a big.
They say I'm wrong. They say you pick with me. I'm wrong.
Radio with the big victory over Training Day.
The movie's wrong, outlaws.
Hey, OG,
Radio moves on. That's a
OG.
good one. All right, my bad.
You want to talk about a good one? Get ready for this one. And it
All right.
starts with you, OG.
I'm ready.
What's love got to do with it?
Yes.
Versus The Godfather.
What's love got to do with it?
Oh. I love both of these movies, but I'm going to go Godfather on this one.
Godfather's moving on.
Oh, I'm going to say this, though. The reason I chose What's Love Got to Do with It, not only is it a fantastic film in one of my favorite genres, I think Godfather 2 was better than Godfather. If it was Godfather 2, I would have went with Godfather. But Godfather 1 is not as good as Godfather 2 to me. That's just me. I'm just saying. That was my reasoning. But Godfather moves on. Respectfully, I will take the L. Respectfully, I take the L with pride. I don't think there's any losers in this movie. It's the final 8. In the final 8, everything is worth being in the final 4. But only 4 will make it.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
Next matchup is mine. This is going to be fun. We have Hidden Figures versus Friday.
Oh. It's on you, Waze.
It is on me. And for me, I'm gonna go with longevity on this and cultural impact. So I'm gonna go Friday.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go with Hidden Figures.
Ooh.
I'm going with Janelle Monáe. Hidden Figures moves on. Hidden Figures moves on. Yeah.
Ooh.
Hear that, Janelle? You baby.
All right, Rob.
You.
You got the last matchup here. You're starting us off here.
Okay.
It's Denzel versus Denzel.
Uh-oh.
Malcolm X versus Remember the Titans.
Although I have seen Remember the Titans a lot more than I've seen Malcolm X, the better movie was Malcolm X. So I'm going to go with Malcolm X.
Not a bad choice.
No, there is no such thing as a bad choice in this matchup.
Malcolm X, very important figure in history. Both stories are based on true stories. But of the two, I Remember the Titans is the one I like the most. So I'm gonna go Remember the Titans.
Oof. I don't like it when it comes down to me. Damn, both of these are my 1 and 2. So I'm gonna go with the movie I think has had the bigger impact on me personally. And I'm gonna go with Remember the Titans.
Oh, Remember the Titans move on.
Duval.
I really wanted Malcolm X, but
No, you didn't. You wanted to Remember the Titans.
oh no, you gotta understand, because when I say these are my 1 and 2, I'm saying Malcolm X is my 1.
If you say I really wanted Malcolm X, but I'm gonna pick B.
Yeah.
No, you really wanted B.
Which one had most impact on me? Was
You
B.
just want everybody to think that you wanted Malcolm X.
I'm the one that put Malcolm X on the list in the first
You
place.
didn't put him into the Final Four, though.
I did not. I did not.
It was there for the taking, and you didn't take it. So that is not what you wanted to do.
Exactly.
I'm with you. I'm with Rob on this one. You on fire tonight. You on fire tonight.
All right. So here's our final 4. We're gonna have Radio, Hidden Figures, Godfather, and Remember the Titans left over here. One of those 4 are going to be the greatest movie of all time.
Oh wow, that's strong, man. That's a strong Final Four.
This is going to be really good.
It's hard to. That's strong.
Yeah,
that's strong. That's strong. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, folks, that is it. That's all for the show. We want y'all to chime in the comments. Let us know what Waze was wrong about tonight, because I can't call it on Rob, because Rob is on fire. So I'm just going to agree with him tonight. Tell us what Waze got wrong, because Rob is on one today. So anyway, man, we want to thank y'all for joining us for real. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. The channel is the WUDS Network. That's at WUDS Network on YouTube. Also, you can go ahead and catch us on Booms TV. That's BOOMZ TV. And that is on your Fire Stick and your Roku. We also got other shows out here on our network that's exclusive content. You can catch episodes of the Smoke Session 612, other episodes of the WayzVerse, past episodes. It's some old shit on there that's live. Y'all got to check it out. So if you get a chance, check out our channel, man, and subscribe if you get a chance. We really appreciate the follows. That said, who do I trust? Because I got a doozy up here. I'm gonna see which one of y'all get it. We got two unique choices for y'all. The one of them I really, really, really want to play, but you gotta get it. So let's go Waze.
All right.
This is the WayzVerse.
All right.
Red pill or blue pill?
I'm gonna go red.
Oh.
Hey, hey.
What?
Surfer.
Riding through the city with a Venny in my hand. I'm living in a lot, I got a tendency to tan. Shoebox for the money, just another couple grand. Another 16 bars, I got plenty on the man. The bars stay ready in the latte. Venny in the sky like Demi, on the block like Jenny. One of a kind, they do not make many. Got a Lonnie at the gym, and Pies J City. Yeah, the tunes all slab, boo, Buddha on the rap move. Crystals on the wrist, you know the jewelry impactful. Grooves I track too, tapped in the taboos. Feeling like the queen, moved a boat to the castle. It's suits the apparel, crown on the head. Like, you know who to bow to. Yeah, I see the bandwagon on me. Oof, y'all are past due, but now that you found quite a rap, you about to the
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?